honored to welcome Meena Sriram ma'am, a money mindset and management coach who specializes in helping women heal their relationship with money so they can attract, manage, and grow it with confidence. With 23 years in the financial industry, including 14 years in wealth management, ma'am has guided top professionals, doctors, CEOs, and celebrities in achieving financial goals. Alongside her vast industry expertise, she brings the wisdom of NLP, life coaching, Reiki, and pranic healing, making her approach deeply holistic and transformative. Today, we will explore how your money mindset affects your mental health, emotional well-being, and your ability to create the life you desire. Welcome, ma'am, to our mental health series. We are so grateful to have you with us today to guide us towards financial empowerment and abundance. Over to Deepti.
Yeah, that was all kind words, and I'm grateful for you helping me in my mission. I would say that mission is to help a lot more people be financially empowered. I think, thank you so much. I'm grateful to you for helping me in my mission. Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am, in our mental health series. As Rubali has already given you our introduction in a beautiful way. So, without further ado, let's dive into the conversation. That would be great, I guess. So, what does money mindset really mean, and why is it important for anyone who wants to grow financially?
So, this is something, during my financial planning days, like when I was in the financial industry, at that point of time, I didn't understand the importance of it. It's like I was just like any other person going for job, coming back home. It was like a rat race. When I started Reiki healing, I understood the energy world. And I was very surprised, like I'm doing something and something else is getting healed. I didn't understand, like, how can it happen? Like you're just thinking about, you're putting an intention, you're following the steps, and the healing is happening. And I think the proof of the pudding or the validation for me was when I got healed from a 12-month severe eye issue, which the doctor said, "Arey, main to de rahi hu, pata nahi aap kya kar rahe ho." So although I was taking medicine, I was going to the doctor almost every month, my eyes were not getting healed at all. And then I was so desperate. Someone said, "Ye karo." I was ready to do anything and everything. So when I did Reiki healing, within a month I got healed. And then I was saying, what is this magic? What had really happened? And during that time, I read this book of Louis Hay called Heal Your Life. And exactly I knew the problem, why my life was like this, why I was getting eye issue. I followed whatever Louis is. So Louis is someone I connect very energetically as a mother. She's a mother figure for me. I know she's not on planet Earth, but as an energy, I still connect with her. And that's what actually I would say that it just kindled my curiosity. कि ये क्या होता है? ये क्या है क्या energy world? Although I always believed in it. वो क्या होता है ना, आप believe करते हो, but वो जब आपकी life में होता है तो आप वो belief बहुत strong हो जाता है. So then I went to NLP. So I would say that life takes you in a direction because that's your purpose in life. Because of your purpose, it gives you challenges. So मेरे life में जब भी challenges आया है, it has always been for something better and best. Because भगवान को पता है ये लड़की है ना, बिना challenge के तो अपने रास्ते से हटने नहीं वाली है. Like I'm someone like I'll keep going. तो वो कुछ challenge दे देता, छोटे मोटे challenge, but मेरे लिए वो challenge उस समय like a eye issue, eye का irritation, then severe skin rashes that I got in ICICI days, and that's how I shifted to a wealth management. So during NLP, I understood how our subconscious mind is so strong and creating a reality. So I still remember I said, my relationship with this person is not so good. This person is like this. I made a big list of things that the person has to improve. And they said, it is not that person's problem. You have to improve your perspective. I said, how come? I'm perfect. I'm this, I'm that. And then I realized, so I actually worked on all those concepts, what they said. My relationship with that person changed 360 degree. My response, and there are so many issues inside me, I got healed. My fear, my anger, my irritation, and I attracted a lot of amazing things in life. So there's a very beautiful testimonial of NLP where I have even shared that my son said that why I'm giving you all this context, because without this context, if I speak on money mindset, it's like one definition हो जाएगा. फिर वो मेरे को definition नहीं देना, मेरे को real life practical examples देना. So during NLP, when I did NLP, I could actually leave my job and start my own company, which is what I've started right now. And my son actually said that, Mama, the mama that I saw earlier was a lot scared. And the mama that I see right now is very relaxed. So that's when I started understanding that how your inner world is creating your outer world. So आपका outer world जैसा है, आपके inner world भी वैसा ही है. तो आउटर वर्ल्ड को चेंज करना तो पहले इनर वर्ल्ड को चेंज करो. एंड आई कुड अंडरस्टैंड ऑल द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ माय क्लाइंट जिसको तंगी था, पैसे का प्रॉब्लम था, इश्यूज था. तो वो क्या होता है, मेरे को एक फ्लैशबैक हुआ, ओ इसको ऐसा था ना बिकॉज ऑफ दिस माइंडसेट इशू. सी आई हैंडल दीज क्लाइंट फॉर मेनी इयर्स, सो आई न्यू देम वेरी डीपली. सो आई कुड सी द पैटर्न. एंड मेरा लाइफ खुद एक एग्जांपल था. द फर्स्ट 8 years of my life I lived in a one-room kitchen, no vacation, struggling. हर महीने का उस पहला तारीख को वेट करती थी कब सैलरी क्रेडिट हो जाए. But then when I healed, when I worked on my relationship with money, when I released my limiting beliefs around money, so I realized, okay, इतने सारे मेरे limiting beliefs हैं. तो जब limiting beliefs होंगे तो आपका पैसा कैसे अट्रैक्ट होगा? आप energetically उसको unconsciously आप उसको अवॉइड करो. Unconsciously, आप consciously नहीं अवॉइड करो, आप unconsciously उसको अवॉइड करो. So I realized these are my limiting beliefs around money, and that is what is called money mindset. The mindset that you have towards managing, taking care of money and growing your money. Rohit, I'll answer all your questions at the end. You can just, keep it aside. Definitely, I'll help you answer your question. So that is what is called money mindset. And the amount of money that you have in your bank account is directly proportional to the beliefs that you have around money. Jitne empowering beliefs hai, all the wealthy people that I have seen are the ones who have very empowering beliefs around money. So that validation I have got it. So that's what I would call as a money mindset.
Thank you for explaining this money mindset so clearly, ma'am. Really, like your insight makes it easy for anyone to understand why working on mindset is as important as working on income itself. Like, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, though you have explained it quite well about your inner and outward world, which we should be conscious about before developing the relationship with money. But you must have noticed that many people earn so well, but still feel financially stuck.
Yeah.
Why this happen, and how can someone break free from it?
क्या होता है ना, जैसे जनरेशनल कंडीशनिंग होता है, सोसाइटल कंडीशनिंग होता है, कल्चरल कंडीशनिंग होता है, मनी के साथ भी कंडीशनिंग. दिस कंडीशनिंग इज द प्रोग्राम दैट इज इनसाइड अस. सो लेट मी गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. बचपन से भी हमने देखा है, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, लेट मी टेक माय एग्जांपल. लाइक माय फादर बोर्न इन अ साउथ इंडियन फैमिली, तमिल ब्राह्मण फैमिली. वहां पे पैसा इज नॉट समथिंग दैट you are focusing on. You're focusing on education, you're focusing on your growth. And I've been told several times, पैसे के पीछे मत भागो, पैसे आएंगे तो आप खुश चले आ जाएगा. You lose your value system, you lose your peace, you lose your happiness. अब ये बचपन से भी किसी को बार ये बोला गया है. अभी when my father said it, he said with a good intention, but a child, how the child will interpret, oh ये बुरी चीज है. ठीक है, जैसे आप देखो, टू मेक दिस एग्जाम्पल इवन मोर रिलेटेबल टू एवरीवन, जो फैमिली में द पेरेंट्स आर वेरी कंफर्टेबल विद डॉग्स, यू सी द चाइल्ड विल गो एंड टच द डॉग वेरी कंफर्टेबल. जो फैमिली में द मदर विल से, अरे डॉग ना बाइट कर देगा, तुमको काट देगा, वो बच्चा जो 3 साल का बच्चा, उसको कुछ पता नहीं, और डॉग देख के हर बार डॉग को देख के बोलेगा हाँ ये डॉग मेरे को ना बाइट करने वाला है. So can you see programming कैसे हो? एक फैमिली में आप प्रोग्रामिंग कि डॉग्स बहुत अच्छे हैं, दूसरे फैमिली में प्रोग्रामिंग का डॉग्स बाइट कर देंगे. तो मनी के साथ भी वैसे ही प्रोग्रामिंग होता है. तो बचपन से जो भी जनरेशनल कंडीशन, सोसाइटल कंडीशनिंग, कल्चरल कंडीशनिंग जो हुआ है मनी के रिलेटेड, लाइक अभी कुछ फैमिलीज में बोलते हैं नहीं लड़की लोग घर पे रहेंगे, लोग काम करने नहीं जाएंगे, तो दैट गर्ल विल आल्सो फील नहीं ये है, दिस इज द राइट थिंग टू डू. Like in South Indian family, we study, we work, and that is very normal to do that. So R is that if we don't work, we feel अरे हमने waste किया अपना पढ़ाई का. Okay, so you see how these conditioning happen, and because of these conditioning, no matter how much of money we earn in our life, the money doesn't stay with you. Or even if the money comes to you, you spend on things which is all unnecessary and faltu. And all unnecessary expenses also come to you in your life because unconscious हमारे अंदर एक program है. The unconscious program will always trigger that will make us feel financially stuck. The question is, can this be solved? Of course, हर चीज का solution है, इसका भी solution. You know, there's always a solution for everything, so there's a solution with this also. So this is how people are stuck financially because of the conditioning, because of the limiting beliefs that they have carried from the childhood, the way I explained to you, my limiting beliefs. So for at least 9 years of my life, I was stuck financially. So that's why I say that it's very important to heal your relationship with money and work on your limiting beliefs around money. It's very, very, very important. I hope I answered your question, Rupali.
Absolutely, ma'am. In fact, I would say that it was a very relatable explanation as the example that you gave for dog. And thank you for shedding light on why so many high earners still feel stuck and how a proper guidance can really help them shift towards financial freedom. And this will definitely resonate deeply with our audience.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, ma'am, you have already mentioned about limiting beliefs. So, if we will ask, what are some common limiting beliefs you see, and how can people start letting go of them?
So, one of the common limiting beliefs that I have said, I'll talk about women because I'm interacting with women more. So, one of the limiting beliefs, they feel that if they desire for money, they will be looked as greedy. So you will be looked as greedy if you want more money. Desire for money is equivalent to you are greedy. That's one limiting belief that I've seen with women. The second is that charging for your services, talking freely about money. And also 99% of the women, whenever I've spoken to them, they feel money management is very difficult, complex. Numbers are beyond a particular point, it gets too overwhelming for me. So those are the limiting beliefs that I have seen for women. Since Rohit has written about the debt thing, now Rohit, one thing about the debt is that if it is a generational debt that's come to you from your parents to you, and then you want to repay it out. So since you have written this question, I'm just answering you. You can do Ho'oponopono prayer. Ho'oponopono prayer energetically helps you to net off the karmic account. See, if the debt has come to you, that's karmically you have attracted it. So as a healer, I'm talking about it. So I know how it really helps energetically. So you should do Ho'oponopono prayer where you say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love and accept the situation. And I'm grateful that God is helping me to repay it off. So when it's saying perpetual situation, I understand, but you have to change your thought process, your understanding about money. All those things energetically, and your language also has to stay. Like if someone says that debt occurrence is also because you have a pattern inside you that is attracting it. So you have to understand what's the pattern inside you that is attracting the debt. So the best way to reflect is that every day, write down in a sheet of paper what all are your thoughts about money. And see how much is empowering thoughts, how much is limiting thoughts. Whatever you're thinking about money, that is what is going to happen in your life. So the best way to solve your problem is write down what all you are thinking about money. Write down in a sheet of paper, day 1, day 2, like 21st July, 22nd July, 23rd July, 24th July. Keep on writing. Yeah, you can speak at the end, Rohit. I'll help you with your answers. But I'm saying as a solution, this is energetically you're going to net off your karma. So many times, like people ask me, ki, I've joined your course. Will it help me to attract money faster? I said it is also karmically are you entitled to get the money. So many times people come to me within 1 month उनका ऐसा रॉकेट की तरह सिचुएशन चला जाता है. किसी किसी को it takes around 6 months, 1 year. Sometimes it takes people 2-3 years also. But situations are improving. So why someone is taking 1 month, where someone is taking 6 months, where someone is taking 1 year is because karmically, how much time does it need to take to net off their things? So I'm talking all these concepts from a healer perspective. So karmically also you have to be entitled for to attract money. So yeah, Rohit, so you have to do Ho'oponopono every day. I will tell Madhu to share this Ho'oponopono to you so that you can do this, and this will help you, Rohit, energetically at least to net off and solutions to come to you. So people will come, situations will come where they will give you such solutions as to how you can heal the things for yourself. Yeah, it's okay. I would say rather than blaming the family, you just say that okay, something has come to teach me a lesson. I'm going to learn this lesson. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much
Welcome.
for highlighting these limiting beliefs so beautifully, ma'am.
Yeah.
Like your practical tips on letting them go will truly empower many who feel trapped in old patterns.
Yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, I would like to know what initial steps can someone take to move from financial burden to financial flow and abundance?
Okay, so one is that focus on the vocabulary around money. What is your vocabulary around money? That's the first thing. What do you keep speaking about money? मेरे पास नहीं है, कैसे होगा? अरे मेरा लाइफ तो ऐसे ही है. हमेशा ऐसे ही होता है, मेरे साथ ही होता है, मैं ही अनलकी हूँ, बाकी सबको आता है, मेरे पास तो कुछ नहीं आता है, या फिर जॉब्स अच्छे नहीं है, people are not good. So when you I still remember as a child my mother used to say, भगवान पूरे दिन में एक बार तथास्तु करता है. Why our parents used to say that? Because so that हमारी भाषा शुद्ध हो. तो हमको क्यों बोला गया पूरे दिन में भी हम अच्छा बोलेंगे तो हमारा लाइफ भी अच्छा होगा. So you see our ancestors knew all these concepts very well. That's why they never told why they were saying this. They just said, भगवान पूरे दिन में कभी भी तथास्तु बोलता है. क्यों बोलते थे? शुद्ध भाषा होनी चाहिए. आपकी भाषा प्योर है, आप अच्छा सोचते हो तो अच्छा ही हो. बट ये हमारा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, हमारा कंडीशनिंग है. हमने उठा लिया बचपन में. देखो एक मूवी हम सब देखते हैं बट सबका इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ द मूवी अलग होता है. सो हमने क्या पिकअप किया है एज अ लिमिटिंग बिलीफ वो हमारे भाषा से पता चलता है. द वे वी स्पीक अबाउट मनी. सो दैट्स द फर्स्ट थिंग आई वुड से दैट. या सेकंड इज दैट डू Ho'oponopono. Just keep on doing Ho'oponopono first thing in the morning and then at night. And keep on saying that I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I'm grateful. So if whatever the situation is, accept the situation. That's the third thing. Accept and acknowledge it. I have an issue, I have a problem, I know it has to be solved. I accept it 100%. When we start doing all these things now, automatically, see, in my program I go very deep. I go deeper to understand layer by layer. But someone who's a beginner and want to start, they have to work on these 3-4 things. And then whatever money that you have in your account, उसको bless करो, उसको gratitude. So आपके जैसे बहुत लोग बोलते हैं मेरे को ना 3 BHK में जाना है, but they are very unhappy with the current home. How will they get 3 BHK? Whatever you have in your life, if you are not grateful for that, you will not get what you want in life. This is a universal law. So whatever you have, you be very grateful. So whenever money comes to me, 100 रुपया हो या 1 लाख रुपया हो, I do a money dance. I said thank you universe for giving me money. Why do I do that? I want to tell universe कि 50 रुपया हो या 1 लाख हो या 1 करोड़ हो, I'm grateful for any amount of money that's coming to my account. So I think as a beginner, if people do all these things, and whenever you're giving money to someone, give it a lot of blessing. अरे यार अब इसको ना फी पे करना है, अरे मेरे को क्रेडिट कार्ड बिल पे करना है, तो पैसा ना हमेशा मेरे अकाउंट से जाता ही है, पैसा हार्डली मेरे अकाउंट में आता है. So whenever you're giving money, bless that money, because when you bless it, it multiplies and comes back. So whenever I do a GPay, I say that to whoever it is going, I want this money to bring a lot of joy and peace in that person's life. So if these things can be done, trust me, energetically, a lot of things will start changing in their life. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We appreciate how you made these steps so simple and actionable. In fact, I would say that with the help of your guidance, you can easily make abundance feel so accessible for everyone who would be listening to this recorded video later on. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. And there's not too much effort also to do this. It's like how you brush your teeth and comb your hair. It's like that. You're giving money, you bless. Money is coming to you, you bless. You do meditation of forgiveness. You're conscious about your vocabulary. You're acknowledging your current situation and saying, okay, I know good things will come to you. Very simple. If they just follow these steps, a lot of magic is going to happen in their life.
True.
So, ma'am, you blend mindset, management, and energy work, like you have already mentioned to us this.
Yeah.
So, how does this combination help people transform their relationship with money?
Yeah. So, I would say that a lot of women focus a lot on manifestation. They focus a lot on manifestation. I tell them, पैसे तो आ जाएंगे, उसके बाद आप करोगे क्या उससे? If you don't know how to manage money, you can never be wealthy. It's a rule, universal rule. Because I've not met a single successful, wealthy guy who doesn't know how to manage money. Never. So I tell women that if you really want to be wealthy in life, you have to start showing interest in managing money. So money mindset and money management are two sides of the same coin. Without this is incomplete. Without this is incomplete. It's like that. That is what I would say. Very, very, very important. We can't ignore it. We can't just say, nahi, main baad mein karungi. It's like, start doing it. Take the first step.
Thank you. Thank you for helping us understand like how all these three work together for true money transformation. And I think our viewers will definitely get many benefit from these questions.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ma'am, another thing that I would like to ask you, if you could please share a daily money ritual or practice that anyone can start right away to align with abundance.
Yeah. So first is that take a notebook and write all the money blessings you have in your life. This is one ritual I would say, that all the money blessings you have in your life, that's one. And you can give gratitude to what you're seeking in life. So instead of saying, "Mereko ye chahiye, mereko chahiye, mereko chahiye," you can just say that, "I'm so grateful that I know it will come to me at the right time. Thank you." That's it. I am very deep in gratitude because I felt that this is one thing that can magically transform everyone's life. There are a lot of other things I have shared in how people can heal their relationship with money. But one thing, if they say that, for me, it is gratitude. Because now many times I have seen the clients who come to me, they have so much of blessing in their life, but there is a lot of complaint, irritation, problems. Money can't come to you when you can't actually bless what you have right now. And give blessings and give gratitude to what you want to attract in your life.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. In fact, journaling your thoughts on paper in the form of affirmations can also help as a ritual or daily practice.
Yeah. So affirmations, now I would say that write those affirmations, what you 100% believe in it.
Okay.
Don't write those affirmations where you see, as an NLP, I've done NLP, so I'm adding this thing to everyone is that when your mind, like someone says, I'm thin, when they are fat, now the mind is saying you are lying to yourself. The mind cannot, this affirmation doesn't soak inside the body. So write an affirmation around money that you feel whatever I'm writing, I believe in it 100%. Only then that affirmation works in the subconscious mind. Affirmations are like those seeds that go deep inside the subconscious mind, opens and the seed goes inside. But the moment the mind says, "Arey, tu jhoot bol rahi hai," the affirmations cannot go deep inside the fertile soil of subconscious mind. So that's why I tell people that when you're writing affirmations, be very clear of your affirmations. When you're doing visualization, you have to be very clear of your visualization. How to do visualization itself is a process of doing it the right way for yourself. So, so what I have realized, when people go on the path of gratitude, affirmation comes very easily. Visualization also happens very easily for them.
Okay. Yeah. So it feels so simple yet deeply grounding.
Yeah, deeply grounded.
Yes. And I'm really sure that if our viewers will follow this, they will definitely align with abundance, which is the motive of today's session.
Absolutely, absolutely. There is 100%. I'm saying that if people do diligently every single day, even if they do for 2 months, regularly every single day, they will see the magic in their life for sure. Some things will start happening nicer. Things will come. They will get a better realization of things. So, wo to hone hi wala hai, without you.
Right. Thank you.
So, ma'am, like you was telling, affirmations and visualization works greatly. So, what are other mindset shifts are necessary to move from scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset? If you would like to tell us in addition.
So one is that understanding what is your limiting beliefs around money. It's very important to understand. Sometimes people can easily find out. There are some people who are stuck. They don't know what their limiting beliefs are. So for that, someone has to do an awareness activity. When I say awareness activity, is that they have to understand how they are behaving with their family on money, with their friends on money. When they are buying things for themselves, how is their relationship? How is their reaction? When someone is giving them something, nahi chahiye. Every time you're refusing, which I've seen a lot in women. Then is that, what is your aspiration to earn a lot of money? All those things all these are, I would say, these are very key important things for women to understand and then change the entire trajectory towards abundance and prosperity. And for that, vocabulary, the best thing is to see your language. अब बात कैसे कर? But इसके लिए ना बहुत awareness level पे जाना पड़ेगा. And sometimes I tell people that okay, आप awareness level पे जाना तो एक हाथ में rubber band बांध दो. तो जैसे आपको लगता है आपने कुछ गलत non-empowering words बोला, just इसको एक press करो. Because as per neurology, NLP में क्या होता है ना? The moment वो चिट करके आता है ना, your neurology gets a reminder that I have to change and say it in a better manner. So that's a great technique, simple technique, but wonderful and powerful to help people out.
Thank you for sharing this really wonderful technique. And yes, you're right. Like it's the same. Like जैसे हम अपनी counseling sessions में कहते हैं कि communication is important. So like you have told us कि vocabulary is very important. So
correct.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Like making the path from. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, that rubber band has to be tied the whole day, 24 hours.
That rubber band means not that rubber band. Friendship band मिलता है ना अपने को, friendship band.
That.
Not a rubber band. Rubber band तो so you have to tie something which is not very tight. नहीं तो आपका
like a bracelet, I guess.
Like a bracelet which is very loose. आपको सिर्फ एक हल्का सा एक pin चाहिए. Best. That's it. Just need a pin.
Okay.
Not
right.
Just a reminder to your neurology that I need to change my vocabulary. Otherwise, we are like robots. आप सुबह ध्यान देते हो क्या कौन सा ब्रश 4 ब्रश होगा अपने ब्रश को ही उठाते हो. How come? because you
True.
know the feel of your brush. Many a times I put my husband's brush and I said, "Arey, ये तो मेरा feel नहीं कर रहा है." And I say, "Arey, so we are so robotic in nature. आप वही खाना खाते हो, आप वही जगह जाते हो, आप वही जगह drive करके जाते हो. Many a times we are not living a life in awareness. That's why now people they pay lakhs and crores to be in the moment. They go to all the spiritual gurus to understand how to be in the moment. So if you see, your life is more like a robotic life. So that's why how will you be aware? So awareness के लिए वो friendship band. There is small, light, loose one where a small.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, nowadays that crystal bands are available and people are really wearing them.
Yeah.
So it will be helpful. Yeah,
Yeah,
got your point.
Yeah,
Yes,
something
yes.
like that.
Ma'am, as a coach, psychologist, or anyone in private practice, we often find ourselves wondering, can I really charge this amount? Is this feeling rooted in guilt, a lack of confidence, or something deeper in our relationship with money that makes us question whether clients will pay our fees? Can you please shed some light on why we feel this way?
So first is the relationship with money. Your relationship with money will decide where this programming has come. Can I charge? Is it too much? Will people pay me? Maybe they have seen in their lifetime as a child that charging is not good, or people have not paid whenever someone has charged. So there is an inner program that's stuck inside them that when you charge, people will not pay you. So this all goes back to your relationship with money. So the answer is, understand your relationship with money. You can solve the issue and you can charge more. Simple. And my clients have actually done that. So many of my clients have done it. It's not so difficult. It's just like, जैसे डॉक्टर डायग्नोस्टिकली पता करता है ना कि ये प्रॉब्लम है और ये सॉल्यूशन है. Same thing has to happen.
Okay. So you were saying that we fail to charge because of some kind of negative thoughts with money or some limiting beliefs.
Limiting beliefs with money, and our relationship with money is not a beautiful one. It's like my relationship with Rupali and Dipti. If I say it's amazing, we will grow and flourish. But if I say no, I don't like them, I will avoid. Agree? So based on our relationship with money, whether we'll charge or not. If we don't have a good relationship with money, we'll not charge. That's all.
Oh. All right. Thank you so much for addressing this vulnerable yet common struggle, Meena ma'am. Because I think the advice that you are rendering in this whole session, many professionals will will be able to get some understanding, and they will be encouraged because they can be able to charge without guilt.
Absolutely, 100%. I completely agree. Perfect.
Thank you so much, Meena ma'am.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Dipti. Thank you so much, Rupali. Thank you so much for having me here. Really grateful to you. Really grateful.
Yes. Thank you for joining us today and sharing your deep insights on money mindset, financial empowerment, and how it connects with our mental well-being. Like, your practical guidance and warm energy have truly inspired us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
If anyone were if have any question, we are open to now any question.
Yeah. Rohit, you wanted to ask? I think you wanted to ask.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening and thank you for the session.
Thank you so much.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Ma'am, I typed a few questions in the last. I have changed my belief around money, but my family doesn't agree to me that they have to pay the EMIs and all, hai na? So change belief will not do anything around money. They used to say it, and I am not able to explain. I'm asking, I'm able to explain the situation when in your home. You are the only person who believes in positivity, even when you are having mental health struggle right now. When you go through, when you hit the rock bottom in life, right now I'm hitting like that. In terms of health, relationships, and all, and financially. but you are truly inspired and brave enough to bite the bullet as it comes. But situations are very paralyzing.
If your parents don't believe your beliefs, it's absolutely okay. Probably see, सोना ही फायर में डालते हैं ना. आप सोना हो रोहित, पत्थर को हम फायर में नहीं डालते. भगवान उसी को टेस्ट देता है जिसके पास जिगर है वो टेस्ट हैंडल करने. सोना ही फायर में जाता है, डायमंड को ही तराशा जाता है.
यस मैम.
भी हो रहा आपके साथ वो शायद आपका लाइफ का पर्पस है, and there is some big learning that's happening. But in this entire learning, there are certain things which is my observation and suggestion which I would share with you. One is that ना आपका जो भी belief है, if your parents are not believing, like my father doesn't even know, he तो thinks ये क्या coaching करती है, क्या ये कौन सा है. He was very unhappy when I left my corporate job. I was with the bank and all. Just imagine वो छोड़ के मैं coaching करूँ. मेरे फादर को कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आता, but I just smile at him. He has his, I can't discount his experience of life ना. I have to respect that. So हमारे बीच में whatever he tells me, ये बकवास है, ये क्या कर रहे हो, कोई तुमको believe नहीं करेगा, तुम बाहर जाओगी तो लोग बोलेगा कोच तो कौन समझ में आने वाला है. I hear it every day. When I tell people I'm a coach, आधे लोग confused होते हैं, ये क्या कर रही है.
What coaching, the physical coaching or something, because life coaching is not considered as a coaching.
Yeah, it's and people don't see it as a great thing also. In the see, there are two types of people. Some people they really value it and appreciate. Some people are like kuch to bhalta kar rahi, and I can see that on the expression. But Rohit, that shouldn't stop us from a mission and purpose. So पहला ना आपका ब्रदर जो सोचता है आप उसका बिलीफ को रखो. उसका जो भी बिलीफ है आप उसको चेंज मत करो. उसका बिलीफ है, he has the right to have that belief. It's a soul. Okay, you have आप ऐसे करोगे ना आपको बहुत पीस आने वाला है लाइफ. You need to have peace in life, and the best way to have peace is let everyone do what they want to do. You believe in it, you follow the path. You others don't believe it. One thing I would request you, that is actually a sincere request, don't try to go and change people's thoughts about it. I don't ask my clients, I don't go to my clients. My clients come to me and say that, Meena, I want it from you because I feel that you are the one who will do the magic. The moment I go start looking out for clients, they will run away from me. Okay, so one thing is that don't try to change people's belief until unless they come and ask you, Rohit, आपका लाइफ में मैजिकली कैसे हो रहा है, आप कैसे इतना अच्छा कर पा रहे हो. That's one. Okay. Second is that I would say that जहाँ पे आपने बोला ना that thought had just come, I just forgot about it.
Situations makes you helpless from
situation makes you helpless that because you are having an expectation from that. Expectation निकाल दो ना आप. हाँ, I got the question. Expectation मत रखो किसी से भी. आप आए हो, you are a soul, you have come here to finish your soul purpose. The only helplessness feeling comes when you are having expectation. Third thing what you said is that I want to go to coaches but I don't have money. I'll tell you Rohit, मैंने जो आपको बताया, यदि आप 60 days follow करते हो, Ho'oponopono and gratitude, seeing your belief system, do that. And I have my free question answer. I give so many free things, and I don't like 2-3 hours का मेरा question answer जाता है. Every month I am ready to help you freely. I'm not even asking you a single rupee. Can I see that commitment and dedication from you, Rohit?
Yes, ma'am. I am committed.
Yeah. So helplessness कुछ नहीं है life. आप committed हो ना?
हाँ, वो तो मैं हूँ.
Best of the coaches will come and say, Rohit, आपके जैसा client मुझे नहीं मिलेगा. So पैसा है ना, पैसा नहीं चाहिए, because I have met mentors. I have got opportunities. Like recently, I went to Delhi last week. Such a big opportunity I got. My stay, my flight, everything. They paid me for everything. Why? Energetically, I'm attracting those opportunities. So I know how to energetically attract things. Okay. So I would not say that पैसे पे करके आपको कोच मिलते हैं. आप डेडिकेटेड हो ना तो बहुत सारी फ्रीज होते हैं. Every coach
yes, ma'am. एटलीस्ट आप उस वो कोच आपकी लाइफ में आ गया, यू वर इन अ रूम एंड वो आप तक पहुंच गया, तो मैं तो उसके लिए भी ग्रेटफुल फील करता हूँ कि एटलीस्ट मैं आई एम इंट्रोड्यूस टू देम, वन डे आई विल अफोर्ड देम एज वेल। मतलब मैं तो करता हूँ उसे।
अफोर्ड तो सेकंड स्टेप होगा, पहला स्टेप है आप कमिटमेंट दिखाओ। आपका जो भी हमने आज फॉलो किया, इफ यू वांट टू गो थ्रू द पॉडकास्ट अगेन, write it down, do it, and every month question answer.
I have noted everything.
And every month I do 2 sessions, free sessions. So in a month I do 3 free things. Right? Yeah. Write gratitude.
What happened or what changes I have felt or.
और आप इंस्टा में लिखो ना, आप इंस्टा में लिखो आज मैंने
you reply to that and it really means a lot.
Yeah. So because see, you need help, and if God has put me in front, you in front of me, then I'm supposed to guide you. That's it. That's how I tell God. Yes. Blessings to you, Rohit. I just prayed from the bottom of my heart to Divine to help you. So I send my prayer now to Divine to see what best is. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Rupali. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Stay blessed.